Welcome to today's class on color mixture. We have been mixing color for several weeks now, and we have learnt a lot, and myself have learnt a lot in the process. We'll be mixing these 5 colors on today's class, and if you want to check out my past videos, you can go to my playlist on this channel, check out the raw art tutorial. You'll see a lot of color mixture classes that I've done and learn something from there. So we have the titanium white, this is the lemon yellow, this is brilliant red, this is cobalt blue, and this is lamp black. So let's dive into the mixture. Let's start with the peach. I really don't know, this doesn't look like a peach to me, but then let's try to mix the color. So this yellow is closer to blue and the red is closer to yellow. In our past class, we learned that colors lean on each other. That is no true yellow, no true blue, no true red. So all the primary colors lean on one another, and to get saturated colors, it's better to understand this whenever you want to mix a saturated color. So from what I can see, we are close, but it looks a little bit too yellowish and dark. So let's try mixing white first, because some of these colors might be tricky. We might add white and would get the mixture, and also we might not get it right. So this is the perfect color for the very first color we are mixing on the palette. So let's go into the second color, which is the ivory. From what I can see on this ivory, it looks like a very light yellow too, or a very light green. And we learned that not every bright colors are white. Some of these colors are not white in the real sense, but the only way you can tell is when you have your printouts like this and you test it. Wow, that's so fast. So we only mix lemon yellow with white to get our ivory color. Let's move on to the third color, which is clay. So for this clay, it's a desaturated orange, so we really don't need to care about which of the red and yellow we are combining. What matters is we should know the quantity of each color to fix into the mixture in order to get the tone right. So this is saturated. We can use blue and we can use black, but let's try blue first. So, and in one of our tutorials, we learned that in color mixture, you don't guess, you test. So it's a good acronym that I feel you should hold on to when it comes to color mixture, and most especially when it comes to realism painting. You don't want to guess the colors, you want to test to be sure that you got your colors right. And that's one of the essence of this class that doing, because I want you to understand the basics of colors. When you mix colors, you understand how colors relate to each other, and there won't be any color that seems to be difficult for you to mix. And I can assure you that if your color mixture is so perfect, your values are right, you are 50% good on your paintings. That is, you have weighed out 50% of the challenge you have to face when it comes to painting or painting realism. So color play a very crucial role on how your artwork turns out in the end. So that's the third color, which is the clay. Let's move on to the pistachio. Now for this color we have to be careful what kind of colors we combine, because it looks somehow saturated. We are using a lemon yellow and cobalt blue, because lemon yellow leans to blue and cobalt blue leans to yellow, so they are perfect match for mixing saturated green. So we are adding white to the mixture because we know that this color is not as vivid as that. So okay, from this we could tell that we need more whites. At first, let's add whites and bring it to that value first. Let it be at the same value before we look into it and see if there's another color hidden in the mixture. Okay, we got it right. So this is the third color, the fourth color. Let's move on to the last one, which is a darker shade of the Pikachu, I guess. So I increased the blue in this, and now we're adding white because I feel it's greenish, but then the blue is slightly higher than the yellow. So as you can see, they are very far. That is, we need to add a lot of white to this mixture to bring it down to the value we're looking for before we start adding any other color that we think might be there. Okay, now it's very close to the value. We just need to add yellow. From what we can see from our testing, you can see that the last color we added looks too bluish. So, and this is still looking too saturated, so let's add white to the mixture. So we ran out of white, which need to add more white to the palette. So if you are just watching my video for the very first time, I teach people of all ages arts and how to be creative. If you want to become better at painting, or you want to learn something new, this place is for everybody, whether you're a beginner or you are a learner. I teach people of all ages arts and how to be creative. We are starting with color mixture and we'll dive into other parts of paintings like application of colors and also detailing, how to do some certain realism details. So if that happens to be your interest, do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out in my upcoming tutorials. So all I can see from here is we are close, but let's try to add a little bit of black to desaturate this a little bit. I think that's what is missing. It's looking like a summer caravan. And this is too much. That was too much. Let's add white. Okay. Let's add white to this. And a little bit of yellow. Sure. We're almost there. Yes. got it right, and that's the last color on the palette. So do well to check out my past video to learn more about color mixture and how color relates. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.